Reasons to visit Japan. Japan is a land of true contrast. Rich with centuries-old tradition, the country has ancient, ornate temples and picturesque old towns standing alongside the dazzling lights and technical innovation of ultramodern cities, like Tokyo and Osaka. It's a remarkably diverse country just waiting to be discovered, where you can disconnect from the high-tech cities with days spent in serene nature, discovering ancient rituals, shrines, and springs. Although Japan is beautiful at any time of year, there is perhaps no better time to visit than during cherry blossom season, when the already exquisite landscapes and pretty city streets are further enhanced by papery pink blossoms otherwise known as sakura. This stunning pink explosion is just as captivating to Japanese residents as it is to visitors. The ritual of hanami, or flower viewing, is an important part of Japanese culture during the spring, when people gather to enjoy each other's company and to appreciate the transient beauty of the spring blossoms. Beautiful natural landscapes. If you tire of the slightly chaotic energy of some of Japan's big cities, the good news is that you're never far from truly tranquil rural areas where you can relax and enjoy the beauty of nature. Of course, the country's most famous and iconic natural site is the majestic, snow-capped peak of Mount Fuji. The mount is also an active volcano and is one of Japan's 3 holy mountains, along with Mount Haku and Mount Tate. Japanese cuisine. Sushi, ramen, tempura, many Japanese dishes are known and loved all over the world, but a trip to Japan offers a chance to taste the most authentic versions of foods you might have tried before, and to discover local dishes that you might never have heard of. On our cruise, there'll be chances to delve into the local delicacies of the places you visit, like takoyaki in Osaka and the renowned seafood of Toyama. You can even discover Japanese food on your days at sea on board MS Westerdam in Pan-Asian restaurant, Tamarind, which has been praised by Condé Nast Traveler for food that rivals the best restaurants on land. Gastronomy. Sushi. The quintessential Japanese food, in its homeland the craft of sushi is taken to almost religious extremes, with renowned chefs training for decades and going to insane lengths to create the perfect, usually very expensive, bite. It wasn't always such an elite craft. Japanese sushi has its roots in the street food culture of medieval Tokyo, with pieces of nigiri, a rectangular bed of vinegar-seasoned rice topped with a slice of raw fish, served up from stalls and eaten by hand. Miso soup. A firm staple in the Japanese diet, you can find this thin soup on the menu for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Miso soup is made from dashi stock and miso, a salty-tasting paste made from fermented soybeans and rice koji. There are 4 main categories of miso: white miso, red miso, blended, and barley, and dozens of regional varieties, each of which produces a distinctive soup. Onigiri. The savior of many a famished salaryman, rice balls, the Japanese equivalent of a sandwich, can be found on the shelves of every convenience store, far and away the most convenient choice for a meal on the go. Onigiri are perhaps the oldest name in the Japanese snack game. As long as 2,000 years ago, labourers and fishermen were known to carry pressed rice balls around in their day packs. Ramen. The premise for ramen is deceptively simple: soup stock, flavorings, seasonings, wheat noodles, and toppings, usually fatty pork and vegetables such as bamboo shoots. You'll find instant ramen packets in supermarkets worldwide, but if you're really serious about trying this dish, head along to any of the 10,000 plus local eateries across Japan that prepare it with fresh noodles, rich broths, miso, salt, soy, and tonkotsu being the main types, and generous helpings of toppings. Plan trip. Flights to Japan from 23,719 Mexican pesos Aeromexico. When it comes to accommodation, booking revealed that costs vary significantly each month, but it's during February that the prices are the cheapest. Tosei Hotel Kokoni Asakusa. Tokyo Asakusa. Accommodation description. Tosei Hotel Kokoni Asakusa is conveniently located in the Taito district of Tokyo, a 5-minute walk from the Great Tokyo Air Raid Memorial Monument, 400 meters from Hosoman Gate, and a 4-minute walk from Asakusa Fujiyasama Shrine. This 3-star hotel features air-conditioned rooms with private bathrooms and free Wi-Fi. The property is a 3-minute walk from Nightenman Gate and 7.5 kilometers from the city center. The rooms at this accommodation are equipped with a kettle. All rooms at the accommodation are equipped with a flat-screen TV and complimentary toiletries. Staff speak both English and Japanese and will be happy to provide area advice at the reception. Nearby attractions include the Edo Taito Traditional Craft Center, Honryuin Matsuchiyama Shoden, and Honryuji Temple. The airport, Tokyo Haneda Airport, is 24 kilometers away. Price for one weekend: 17,405 Mexican pesos. Main attractions: Kiyosana Garasuna Hono Museum, 900 m. World Bags and Luggage Museum, 950 m. Tokyo Skytree, 1.3 kilometers. What's nearby? Nightenman Gate, 250 m. Hosoman Gate, 300 m. Edo Taito Traditional Craft Center, 400 m.